Are we detained though?
I'm doing the investigation right now.
I'm asking you, are we detained? Yo, what's good with you?
What's up with you, bro?
You can't arrest me if it's electric.
Bro, what's up
Yo,
with you?
why are you detaining me? Because we know our rights. We know our rights.
Figure out if
No,
you guys
we
gonna
know our rights. It's not
so
smart.
this is all
Yo, what's your badge number?
15614.
You have no right to put your hands on me like this.
Yes.
You have no right to put your hands on me. Hello? I must be speaking Japanese. What are you detaining me for? Yo! Yo!
What are we being detained?
What are you detaining me for? Yo, you're not putting that on me. Yo, damn. Yo.
This is from the Cameras Protect Rights channel. You know, whether we like it or not, cops have perceived authority. And with that perceived authority, and I'm talking about the general unthinking masses, perceive cops to have some kind of legitimized authority. So in a sense, they do have power that other people don't have, and they could use that power for good. They could affect positive change by using that power, but instead they constantly display their pignorance. They're in a fantastic position to not only bring a lot of physical good into the world, but also a lot of mental good. They have in their power to affect a change to be a good example, for example, to the younger generation. And we're going to watch these New York City cops interact with these kids who are riding what looks like to be, you know, like an electric bike on the side of the road. And they make a lot of false claims and false accusations against these kids. And we're going to prove that in this video. So when they drop the ball on leaving a good impression with kids, it kind of amplifies the problem we're dealing with. So when they treat kids with disrespect, when they could have affected positive change, when they could have influenced them mentally to trust law enforcement, they do the exact opposite. And I'm led to believe that they do the exact opposite because they can't do anything but the opposite of what is good and what is right and what is noble and what is just, and fostering an atmosphere where you have mutual trust. You got the protectors and servants, and you have the community, and you got this thin blue line that divides each of them, and the protectors and servants continually prove themselves to be tyrants and misfits and filled with pignorance. So we're going to watch some of this, and we're going to go over this step by step. I will be making comments for those who've made comments. Man, you talk too much. This is a commentary channel. We're going to make comments. And if you think those comments are wrong, you think that they're misguided, you think there's misinformation in them, then leave your comments in the comment section below. I do read some of them. I can't read all of them. Obviously, there's just one of me and there's a lot of you guys. But, you know, if there's an area where you think that I missed it, let's talk about it.
Detained?
Right now, it's an active investigation. You guys got blood. There's a whole.
I just told you.
It just happened like 2 blocks away. I got you guys.
Are we detained though?
I'm doing the investigation right now.
I'm asking you, are we detained?
So you have this motorcycle, right? Where,
It's not a motorcycle.
You sure?
It's electric.
It's electric. How fast does it go?
How fast? 55.
55. You're not
Kilometers,
supposed
not no miles per hour. Yes,
you're not
I'm
supposed
sure.
to have
I
it
ride it
registered.
myself.
You're not.
If that's true, if its max speed is 55 kilometers per hour, that translates to about 34 miles per hour.
It's not, it doesn't need registering.
Get out the bike.
For what?
I got you.
For what? I
got
didn't
you.
do
Get out the bike.
nothing.
Get out
Yo,
the bike.
I didn't do
I got
nothing.
you. No, I got you.
For what?
I got you.
Nah, what are you doing?
This is your motorcycle.
Yo, look at this. What are you
That's the second time he called it a motorcycle. When you see this bike, you will see that it's clearly not a motorcycle.
doing? It's not a motorcycle. It's electric. You cannot arrest me if it's electric.
Get off you. Get off the move.
Get off. You can't. Yo, bro.
Get off.
You can't arrest me if I. Yo, what's good with you?
up with you, bro?
You can't arrest me if it's electric.
Bro, what's up
Yo,
with you?
Imagine putting your hands on a kid like that. Imagine grabbing the lapel or grabbing the sides of the backpack they're wearing and grabbing a kid. What would happen to you if a cop was driving by and they saw you grabbing a kid? What do you think they'd do to you?
What's
up with you, bro?
You can't arrest me if it's electric.
Bro, what's up
Yo,
with you?
why are you detaining me?
Do you have anything?
Yo, you have no right. What are you doing?
That sound you just heard was them dropping this kid's electric bike.
Yo, why?
Look, there's the electric bike like laying on the ground right there.
Yo, why are you detaining me? Why are you detaining me?
What are we be
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Why are you detaining me? No, why are you detaining me?
Because we know our rights. We know
We're
our
trying
rights.
to figure out if you
No,
guys
we
gonna
know our rights. It's not
So this
smart
is
ass.
all an accident that you guys got blood all over your face.
Now you see this where it says N7. I went and looked this up. I think it's pretty close to this model right here. It's called the Fly 7. It's street legal. Its max speed is rated at 30 miles per hour. If this is the right bike, it looks comparable. Its load capacity, payload capacity is 350 pounds. And they dropped this bike on the ground. Somebody else's property, they dropped. And this one right here, this Fly 7 street legal version, $1,199. Talking about, $1,000 to $1,200. Amazing what these cops will do with somebody else's property.
Yo, he just fell off the moped.
Okay, so then we're gonna determine that, all right? Because it's a
I just showed you the mark that. Oh my God, what? Like, yo, you're detaining me for electric moped.
like
Yo, what's your badge number?
15614.
What's your name?
Dad.
What's your badge number?
That's 15614, New York City Police Department. His last name is Guzman.
We being detained by the
What's your badge number? I'm not resisting.
I will give you a.
Yeah, record this. Record this. What's your badge number?
Dad, come by the police
What's your badge
station. They're
number?
arresting Christian.
What's your badge number?
I'm letting you guys
What's
know.
your badge number?
Can you read?
Dad,
What's
come
your
by
badge
the
number? I
police
want you to say it.
I
department.
will give you a
I want
card.
you to say it.
Bro, I will give you
I
a
want you
card.
to.
So this badge number looks to be 24211, and the officer's last name is Flores.
Say it. You have no right to put your hands on me like
Okay,
that.
yes.
You have no right to put your hands on me.
Bro, because they're over here saying they're detaining us. What are you detaining us for?
You haven't told me what I'm
driving
detaining
a
for.
whole
Bro,
moped
it's electric.
in the sidewalk.
Yo, I wasn't driving on the
Oh,
sidewalk.
you wasn't?
Yo, because
so
you were
you guys
behind me.
wasn't-
I thought you wanted to drive
Dad, come by
by.
the precinct, bro.
Can you let me go? I'm not going nowhere. It's electric. You cannot.
So they claim it's a motorcycle and it's electric. It's clearly an electric bike. They say that they were driving on the sidewalk. This guy said, well, we saw you coming over and we pulled over so you could get by. That's just being courteous. We've seen them say that you needed to have it. It needs to be registered. Let's see what New York State says about this. Electric scooters and bicycles and other unregistered vehicles. It's in the unregistered category. It says an electric scooter or bicycle with electric assist cannot be registered, but still may be operated on some streets and highways in New York State. Now, I don't know all the ins and outs, and I don't even know the entire context of this. Could the kids be lying? Yes. Are the cops spreading and spewing misinformation? Absolutely. Verifiable misinformation. Apparently, you can ride one of these scooters it says you can operate these devices on highways with posted speed limits of 30 miles per hour or less. If they are on such a street and they actually have this scooter right here that has the top speed of 30 miles per hour, then it looks to me like, according to the laws of New York City, they're perfectly within their right under the law that these law enforcers are supposed to be enforcing, and it's all good. But notice another thing these cops would not do. This one cop, Guzman or Flores, would not tell the kids that they were being detained, only that they are under investigation.
Detain me for this. What are you detaining me for? What are you detaining me for? Hello? I must be speaking Japanese. What are you detaining me for? What? Yo, so I'm free to go then. Yes.
What are we doing?
You haven't detained me. I don't need papers for electric.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, I got you.
By law.
All right, we'll take it to the precinct. and by
No,
law,
you're
you
not
think-
taking it.
All right.
You have no right of taking my moped.
Bro, let me have the identification.
I don't have ID.
All right, so we're gonna take you in and we're gonna ID you over there.
No.
all right?
What
I
am I?
gotta have ID. We're gonna take your property. So not only are they threatening to take this guy's property, impound this guy's property, take it to the station, they're also threatening to kidnap these young kids that they already put their hands on. And clearly, it sure looks like these cops are filled with ignorance and do not know what they're talking about.
What am I being detained for?
What are we being detained?
Yo, look what he's doing. Yo! Yo!
What are we being detained?
What are you detaining me for? Yo, you're not putting that on me.
Yo,
Damn!
what's up with you?
Yo!
What's up with you?
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Stop! Stop! No! Yeah, you try to take the camera.
And that right there is where the video ends. Again, I don't know the context. I don't know what happened right before it. I don't know definitely what happened after it because the camera cut off. I went ahead and left a comment and just said, if these kids didn't know what cops are all about before, this interaction should distill a reality check in their minds forever. While this was a negative experience, it'll hopefully produce the positive result of initiating 2 more members into the FTP society. And I just asked if that was the video and if the friend was recording like it looked like he was. Where's that camera footage? It's always good to not just record cops, but to get multiple angles to find out what's going on. If you live in New York City, let me know if I'm misinterpreting this law about the registration and operation of these electric scooters around New York. And if it's true that the kids were riding their scooter with a max speed, if it's true that it was a max speed of 30 miles per hour in a 30 mile per hour posted zone, and they had their helmets on, because there's also a law that helmets are strongly recommended for everyone. This right here says if you're under 18 and your bike can go more than 20 miles per hour, a helmet is required by law. Helmets are also required for delivery cyclists. And it looked like they had their helmets on in this video. Every time you see the kid, he's got his helmet on, as you can see right here. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. This looks like unjust treatment of kids. There could be a lot of stuff that I'm not privy to, that I'm not aware of. There could be information that I might have gotten wrong. But first blush, it looks like these cops could have used their power and authority to interact with the kids in a positive way. They have the ability to do that. But it almost seems like every single time we watch one of these things, they choose not to leave people with a positive experience. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design, become a member, but above all, remember, the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. And indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. Freedom is dangerous. The only thing more dangerous is not having it. I'll see you in the next video.